Hello, welcome to this 15-minute morning yoga practice. We'll start standing today, so just planting the feet underneath the hips, turning the palms out towards the front, with the arms down beside you, and gently closing down the eyes. And notice how your mind feels. Take a big breath together, taking an inhale, gently blinking the eyes open, or just step behind with the right toes onto the diagonal. And when you're ready, blinking the eyes open, taking an inhale, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky, taking a hold of your right wrist in the left hand, stepping behind with the right toes. And on your next exhale, gently bending over to the left side, finding that side stretch. Taking an inhale to return back to center, and we'll just switch sides, taking a hold of the left wrist, stepping behind with the left toes, reaching up and then tipping over towards the right side, just feeling into that left side body. Gently releasing back to center, taking one more inhale and exhale, releasing the arms as you float all the way down to fold over the legs, allowing the head to hang heavy here. Maybe even shaking the head no and nodding the head yes, just releasing the neck. And we'll keep the right fingertips down onto the mat or coming onto the shin, reaching all the way up with that left arm, bending into that right knee, keeping the left straight, maybe even taking a bind with the top arm around the back. And releasing all the way back to center, we'll switch sides, left fingertips down, reaching all the way up with that right arm, bending into the left knee, and taking that optional bind around the back. And gently releasing all the way back to center. We'll take an inhale, drawing the backs of the palms together in a reverse prayer. As you take a soft bend into the knees, rolling up through the spine and just turning the palms, coming into our lotus. So sealing together the edges of the hands. Taking an inhale to rise the hands all the way up to the sky. And exhale, releasing the arms, folding over the legs. Inhale, drawing the backs of the palms together to our reverse prayer, rolling up through the spine. Turning the palms in towards you and round to find our lotus. Inhale, reaching the hands up towards the sky. And exhale, releasing the arms wide, coming to fold over the legs. Inhale, reverse prayer all the way up to standing, finding our lotus. Inhale to rise. And exhale to fold. Inhale, reverse prayer up to standing. Exhale, lotus. Inhale, rise. And exhale, fold. And just enjoying this fold over the legs. I'll just come to meet you at the top of the mat. We'll plant the hands down to the mat and taking a step back, one foot then the other, into your downward facing dog. See if you can allow the crown of the head to be totally heavy. Enjoying that stretch down the backs of the legs. Feeling the activation in the arms and the shoulders. And on your next inhale, drawing the right knee in towards the chest. Planting the foot down between the hands. Staying high on the back toes as we reach all the way up into our high lunge, biceps to the ears. And exhale, drawing the hands down to heart center in prayer. Before using your exhale to help you twist over towards the right thigh, maybe the left elbow meets the outside of the right thigh. Wherever you are, maybe taking the gaze over towards the direction of the right elbow for your lunge twist. Inhale, releasing the twist back to center. And gently reaching the arms out wide, reaching the arms all the way forwards and drawing the energy through the palms back to your heart. Inhale, reaching the arms wide. Exhale, reaching forwards and drawing the hands back to your heart. One more like this. Inhale, reach and pull the energy round and back to heart center. We'll take an inhale, reaching the arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, releasing the hands down to the mat, dropping the back knee. We'll release the left knee down, turning the foot back in towards you, walking the hands round and reaching over the head with the right arm, finding one long line. Option to release that right leg up high, just for an extra test of balance. Releasing the foot back down to the mat and just walking the hands round in front of you, soft bend into that right knee as you come back to find your low lunge. Tucking the back toes and stepping all the way back to your downward facing dog, taking some deep breaths here to pause. We'll rise high on the toes on your inhale, rolling through the spine all the way forwards to find your plank, stacking shoulders over the wrists. And exhale, bending the knees, lifting the hips high, downward facing dog. Two more like this. Inhale, rolling through the spine all the way forwards to plank. And exhale, soft bend into the knees, hips high, downward facing dog. Inhale, rolling forwards to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Taking a pause, maybe noting how one side of the body will feel different to the other right now. And on your next inhale, drawing the left knee in towards the chest, planting the foot down between the hands. Taking an inhale, rising all the way up high to your high lunge, reaching the arms up to the sky. Gently releasing the hands down to heart center in prayer. We take one more inhale together. And exhale, twisting over towards your left side, allowing the right elbow to meet the outside of the left thigh. Or maybe just twisting, hovering in space today. Finding where you can hold for a couple of breaths. Gently releasing your twist back to center. This time we'll inhale, reaching the arms all the way out to the sides and up to the sky. And exhale, pulling that energy back to heart center in prayer. Inhale, reaching all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bringing the energy back to heart center. One more like this. Inhale. And exhale. We'll release the hands down to frame that front foot, releasing the back knee to the mat. Turning the right leg in towards you this time, walking the hands all the way round so you can release that left arm open to a side stretch all the way down that left side body. Maybe hovering that left leg out in space as an extra test of balance, and only an option. Releasing that left foot back down, walking the hands round in front of you, soft bend into that left knee. As you release the hands to frame the front foot, tucking the back toes and stepping all the way back to downward facing dog. We'll take those spinal waves again, Finding an inhale, rolling through the spine to plank, option to release the hips down to upward facing dog, hovering the knees off the mat. And exhale, lifting the hips high, engaging in the core for downward facing dog. Or inhale, rolling forwards, maybe to plank, or maybe to that upward facing dog. It's totally up to you. And exhale, hips high, downward facing dog. Last time, inhale, rolling all the way forwards. And exhale, releasing all the way back. We'll lift high up on the toes before gently softening the knees down to the mat. Untucking the toes and allowing the hips to shift all the way back to the heels, reaching the arms out in front of you for a child's pose. And when you're ready, gently lifting the gaze, rolling up through the spine, coming to sit back on the heels. If this feels too intense for you today, feel free to just find a seated position that works for you. Wherever you are, we'll take the right hand onto the left knee, releasing the left fingertips behind or maybe to the lower back, just finding a gentle twist of the spine. And just taking the gaze behind that left shoulder. Keeping the right hand where it is, releasing the left arm all the way up and over towards the right side for a gentle side stretch. We'll just switch sides, releasing the left hand onto right knee. Right fingertips can come behind or onto the lower back. Gazing over that right shoulder for our twist. And keeping that left hand where it is, reaching all the way up and over to the left side with that right arm. Drawing the shoulder down, bicep towards the ear for our side stretch. And gently releasing everything back to center. We'll just take a moment to find our lotus flow one more time. So when you're ready, turning the palms down, backs of the hands together for our reverse namaste. As you exhale, just turning the palms round to our lotus. Inhale, reaching up to the sky. And exhale, releasing the hands down. Inhale, backs of the hands together. Exhale, lotus. Inhale, reaching up. And exhale, releasing the arms down. Inhale. Exhale, lotus. Inhale, reach. Exhale, release. Last time, inhale, drawing backs of the palms together. Exhale, lotus. Inhale, reach. And exhale, releasing all the way down, allowing the hands to fall on top of the lap. Or maybe you'd like to hold your lotus in front of your heart center today. Wherever feels good to you, as you just close down the eyes or soften the gaze. We'll take these last few moments together for connection. Connect to yourself. Connect to your body, your mind, and your heart. Connect to the energy of those around you as you move throughout your day. And connect with nature, the earth, maybe even a higher spirit. And just knowing that we're all connected together. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Namaste.